Hey there.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. It's your favorite streamers. Let's go around and introduce ourselves.
Hello, my name is Kai Tam.
Hi, I'm Natalie Hilton.
Hey, I'm Nick Hellier.
I'm Sophia Hasagawa.
I'm Xavier Pace.
And together we are the Intoxicated Readers. You didn't get your weekly dose last week, so we're coming in hot this week with a night of sketches. We got 5 people here, 5 pieces to read, and lots of laughs to be had. As we are the Intoxicated Readers, we have drinking rules for you to enjoy while you enjoy the stream. The first one, as always, is anytime we break character or mess up a line, take a drink. The second one, it's kind of a unique one this week, is anytime Natalie's pickle jar shows up on screen, take a
Amazing.
drink. And the third one, which is unique to this week's prompt, is anytime you laugh at our sketches, take a drink. Although I've been told that some of them are just weird and won't incite laughter, but rather like unsettling cringe.
I didn't say mine wouldn't incite laughter.
It might
That was your interpretation, Nick.
They
Okay.
might induce both. Stay tuned.
Mine's not cringy. It's just, it's not funny.
You just have to keep watching. That's all that matters. Here we
Not
go.
like-
I don't know what it is. I don't understand humor, but you know.
We're clearly on the same page on this, and we
Yeah.
can't wait for you to see it.
Look, you just if something tickles your funny bone, just start drinking and never stop.
No.
Oh, I don't. That is not the official Intoxicated Readers script. I think, just so it's on the record, that's not what we're saying, but it might be what we're saying.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get this started, gang. Let's just follow the order of the scripts that are in the file, because we didn't talk about order.
Oh.
And that puts us with Xavier Pace starting first.
All right, kids, we're going to pick up with page 15. Literally,
Let's
go to
go.
page 15. This is Impact,
Uh-huh.
episode 21, full version. So we're going to go back up. 14, yes.
Wait, we're starting
Yes, sorry.
on page
actually?
15.
Page 14.
Yeah.
14.
Page 14. This is part 2.
Gorgeous.
It
Oh,
was in my head. I had to finish it, so I
Love
didn't
it.
finish
I
it.
like
Cool.
That's
So,
cute.
yes.
We love it.
All right.
Oh, it didn't. It exited out.
Who's playing
One
it? Amy
second.
Lee?
Who would you like? Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we got to do a cast list.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch. And Mama. Very one. Nick, you're playing it.
Okay.
Gorgeous. We love it.
She wouldn't be
Cute.
happy about this, but I accept.
Well,
She's
I
not
gave it
here
up to the
defend
fates.
herself, so this is the choice.
Gave it up to the fates, and the fates.
Everything else is it's listed at the top. It's the same as last week or last time, right?
Yes, but let's.
Okay.
But there's a character. I am the voice. Sorry, let me do this. Same as last week. Episode 2, part 2. Felis is Kai. Nick, you're Nick. Sophie, you're Sophie. Voice is me. Attended is Natalie, and Hercules is Kai. That's the new characters. And if there's more
Amazing.
characters in there, you know, my brain makes them. I write them. I forget. So okay.
If there's someone new, we'll stay silent, and the viewers at home can pick it up, and we'll just interpret when they're done, and we'll pick it back up.
I wasn't here last time, so
Mhm.
we'll just.
All right. Let me see.
So I probably didn't.
Sophie, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, kids. Picking up at page 14. Welcome back to Impact class. All right, here we go. Episode 21, part 2. Interior, Path of Asphodel. Day. Amy Lynn and Natalie walk a path full of beautiful flowers. The aroma is comforting and relaxing as they walk. It is like the horizon sparkles in the distance.
So, where exactly are we going?
While you were in the castle, did you see town?
Yes, it was filled with life and laughter.
That's Asphodel. The greatest souls live there. That's where we are headed.
Well, that seems easy enough.
But we are going to the Colosseum.
Why do you make it sound bad?
Well, the rougher souls are there. Always up for a fight.
A voice is overheard. I am Hypnos. Those who can hear me take heed. War is upon us. We do not know who will be knocking at our gates. Be prepared. Amy Lynn and Natalie both look at each other.
What was that?
That was Hypnos. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, he was standing in my head.
Like a conscience on your shoulder.
Yeah. That's weird.
They both laugh. They continue to walk and take in the view.
So how long will it take to get there?
2 days.
2 days? We don't have time.
We can probably push it to a day. I don't know if you'll be able to keep up.
I can keep up. Trust me.
Well, then let me show you what I can do.
Natalie reaches to the ground. A shadow touches her hand, then her body is enveloped in the shadow. The shadow becomes a hooded gown.
Damn, you look good.
I know.
Natalie turns around in a circle.
I know, but check this out.
Natalie creates a shadow on the ground. She hops into the shadow and moves quickly around Amy Lynn, popping in and out of the shadow, almost like an afterimage.
You're fast.
It's my shroud state. Oh, and I'll show you the trick of this state next time.
Well, let me show you mine.
Amy Lynn throws her hand up. A small white feather appears. She grasps it. Power rushes from her. She is covered in a white light. Her eyes are white, and a crack on her left eye appears. From the light, a chest plate emerges, and her small shield on her left arm. A sword with wings and a cross guard, and a blade made on white steel floats in front of her. Then it all disappears.
Huh. I wonder what's going on.
What? Look at your feet.
They both look down. Wings sandals are on Amy Lynn's feet. The winged sandals salute to Amy Lynn.
I think your sandals saluted you. Like the left one did it first, and the other was a little late.
What is happening?
Amy Lynn looks at her hand, and on her wrist is a golden bracelet. She touches it, and a wand pops out.
You can't be serious.
She looks down at her feet. The sandals shrug.
What? You look cute, especially with your white toga.
Natalie holds back laughter.
Can we just go?
Of course, magic priestess. Oh, me.
Natalie runs and becomes a shadow and disappears in the distance.
Okay, let's just keep up with her.
Amy Lynn begins running. She's slow at first, but begins to pick up incredible speed.
Just a little faster.
The wings salute, and she becomes like the wind, instantly catches up with Natalie. Natalie's upper body appears out of the shadow while she's still moving.
Those things are fast.
I would feel better if they could fly.
The winged sandals begin to lift off the ground. Amy Lynn is hovering over the ground.
Oh, I stand corrected.
Well, let's see how fast they can go.
To Asphodel Coliseum.
They take off. Cut to interior town of Asphodel. Day. Nick, Sophie, and Felix walk through the town of Asphodel. People throwing a party, drinking, and praising Dionysus and Apollo. Nick lurks through the crowd with his demons.
Stay alert. We don't know what's going to happen.
Nick, relax. We're in a town full of partying people.
Nick growls in detest. He walks forward through the crowd.
He seems different.
I think the fog did something to them.
I don't know. Tartarus miasma doesn't work this quickly.
What do you mean?
Being in Tartarus makes one lose their humanity. It starts with raised aggression, then loss of empathy. We all have it on us.
Is there a way to get rid of the miasma?
Yes, that is why we are headed to the Colosseum. There's a prize we can win to take it away.
Then we have to hurry. I don't like this, Nick. When I think about it, there's a word that comes to mind.
Bloodthirsty.
Sophie and Felix look at each other and hurry behind Nick. Nick walks ahead of them, and his demons are trailing behind in the shadow. Let me out. I am.
Shut up.
Trust no one. They'll betray you.
Stop talking.
I didn't say anything, dude.
Sophie,
If something is bothering, you can tell me.
it's just that.
Say nothing.
What is it, Nick?
It's nothing. Let's head to the Colosseum.
Sure.
They continue to walk to the Colosseum. Someone looms behind them. Cut to. Interior. Asphodel Colosseum. Day. Stands in front of them are white marble and golden columns reaching towards the sky. Many people walk it with food and drink as they walk in. There is an expansive ring filled with soft grass, sprouting flowers. Many people cheer and roar.
So, what are we here for?
To win the prize and get answers.
That's it?
We'll talk to Nyx.
Let's just sign up.
They all walk to the ring.
Step up and see if you are the best. The best of the best. Make it to the top. Solo flights or groups, you choose.
Many people with weapons emerge from the crowd and by themselves to sign up at the table.
I think we should go as a group. Solo bracket.
Go alone.
I'm going alone.
Felix and Sophie are shocked. Nick moves through the crowd. Sophie grabs their wrist to stop them.
Nick, what are you doing?
Nick looks at her hand, then looks at Sophie with disdain and anger, as if he was piercing her soul.
I'm going to
test my strength. I hope to see you in the finals.
If you are strong enough,
that is. Nick breaks away from her grasp and walks to sign up. Sophie goes back to Felix.
Something is off. When they spoke to me, they sounded like someone else.
And we better get the grand prize in the group fight.
How many to a group?
4, but we can sign up with just 2.
No, puts us at a disadvantage. We need to look for people.
Then let's go find some fighters.
Cut to. Interior, Asphodel Coliseum. Same day. Natalie and Amy Lynn rush to the Coliseum. Natalie running with her shadows around her. Amy Lynn running with her on the ground.
Why are we running through the Colosseum?
It's a shortcut into town. Plus, the tournament is today. Everyone should come this way.
Good. Easier to find everyone.
True, as long as they haven't signed up for the tournament.
What do you mean?
Tournament is locked. You can't leave once you start unless you fight and die.
What?
Natalie puts air quotes in the air.
What?
No one dies. Everyone's already dead.
Natalie!
What?
We are still alive. We can't just respawn like the others.
Oh, right. Sorry. I've been down here a long. Weird. No, because everyone is technically dead until they die.
Stop with the air quotes!
As they are running, they pass Felix and Sophie. Sophie and Amy Lynn lock eyes with each other. They both look at each other and smile in the moment that could last forever. Amy Lynn slides across the floor to a stop. Natalie does the same.
What happened?
Amy Lynn and Sophie rush to each other and land in an embracing hug.
How long has it been?
Well, I mean, for me, just a few days. What about you?
2 weeks at best.
This switching reality thing really fucks with the internal clock. I swear, I saw you just yesterday.
Yeah, it's been rough.
Yeah, you look tired.
I am, dude. So much so, but we have to keep going.
We lost Christian somewhere in time.
You think he's okay?
We know he is.
Holy shit, Natalie, I can't believe it.
Sophie and Natalie embrace.
Oh, you're fit. Look at us, some bad motherfuckers.
They all laugh.
Glad to see you're okay.
Of course I am.
Well, we met you in another reality. 2 of you, in fact. Shroud and
Sorry to butt in here. This is truly touching, but
Oh, this is Felis. He helped us out of Tartarus.
You said us?
Yes, Nick too, but that's
5 minutes until sign up is closed.
Natalie looks at them.
You didn't.
we did. We need to win so we can be free of the miasma.
Solo or group.
Group.
And Nick?
solo.
Damn.
Natalie goes back to her normal tunic. She sits on the ground, thinks for a second. Her demeanor changes. She's more serious now, more than ever.
We'll join your group. Listen, the group fights consist of monsters and team battle. First round,
What about Nick?
everyone fist in.
Everyone puts their fist in a circle. The bracelets given by the attendant to Sophie and Felix glow and appear on Natalie and Amy Lynn.
We're a team now.
Correct? The sign up is closed. Head to the field, please. Let's go. Do not be scared. We are together.
Natalie leads them down a corridor to the field. Cut to Asphodel Coliseum. Battlefield. All the warriors file into the battlefield. They all look up at the cubicule. A man walks to the ledge. Everyone cheers. Natalie, Sophie, and Amy Lynn can see Nick through the crowd talking to someone. Everyone begins to chant, Hercules! Hercules!
Hercules.
Thank you, thank you. Who is ready to fight?
Everyone in the auditorium cheers. The warriors are silent at this point, steeling themselves for the battle to come.
Now, great warriors, for the spoils of battle, for the group fight, you have a choice of the chest full of gold, God's ambrosia, or a mysterious key that unlocks secrets. For those fighting alone, your weapon of choice from the God's armory to forever be immortalized. So let's feast before we see if you can beat the ongoing champion.
Hercules jumps down into the fighters below and walks around them. Stops right in front of Nick and a few others.
Me.
Hercules laughs full-heartedly. Play any song. Cut to credits. Exterior. Umila Fluma Covenant. After credits. Xavier sits at a campfire, covered in blood. Behind a pelt is laid out to dry on a rack. He looks at a dimly lit path that leads to a spring. Despidia bathes in the spring. The moon reflects off the spring, and the night stars are reflected in the air around her. As he can only see the silhouette in the moonlight, Xavier contemplates her beauty. Despidia is a slender, dark-skinned woman, above average height, with tart red-colored eyes with shades of gold, silver hair with a dull luster streaming down her face. Xavier is captivated. Despidia walks up to the camp, dressed in a cream-colored tunic with gold lining.
You seem lost in thought.
Your beauty rivals that of...
Don't finish that. But thank you.
You're welcome. There is an unusual pause between the two. I guess it's my turn to bathe. I look a mess.
Indeed you do.
Okay, miss, I shower with sparkles of the night.
What is a shower?
Nothing. Xavier laughs a little, then goes to the spring. Vidya puts meat on the fire.
So what are you here for?
To save this world.
Are you a god?
Why do people keep asking us that?
Are there others?
Xavier smiles, lights up the night. Let me tell you a story. Cut to. Interior Flumina Covenant after credits. Despidia and Xavier laugh at the fire flickers. A montage of Xavier acting out his travels. He tells her about where he grew up, the Earth after this time period, and even what happened before his travels with the group to fight Kefka. And how he even lost Shiva.
You have lived many lives, it seems.
I have, but I learned from each one.
Have you dealt with that pain?
I think I have. I'm just glad you believe me.
I am what you would call a god, so the realm of is all.
So, how far until we reach the gate you spoke about?
A half day's walk from here.
Good. And what about the clothes?
You'll have those by tomorrow morning.
Despidia sits at the fire knitting the furs together. Xavier noticed.
A gift from my mother. So what story is next?
I don't know. Ours is still in the making. Xavier looks out into the night sky. So, tell me more about what's going on. End of episode 21. Just the beginning.
Dude, that shit was cool.
Ah, thank you.
Let's go.
Yes. Yes.
I totally forgot who Phoebus was until like line 4, and then I'm like, oh wait, he's an old man. And I was like reading him like, yeah.
Nah, it's all good. I liked it.
Dude,
He had energy.
Like that?
True. That was great. Oh.
Well, hopefully some people had some laughs. I didn't have any sketch ideas, so I was like, I'll just make myself act out my travels.
Yeah.
That's a sketch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
I'm glad you guys liked it.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah.
It got kind of promiscuous at the end.
Oh, yeah.
They were just talking.
Oh, sure.
They were just
Talking.
Cool.
It always starts with just talking.
Ain't that the
Typical.
truth?
Typical.
This is a really cool addition to the story. To
If
the
I
last
could make
part.
my self-insert have a good time, I would too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck
Get
it
that.
up. All
Yeah, I
right.
get it.
I get it, Sophie.
Whatever you
Get it,
need.
get it.
We all walked through fucking Tartarus, dude. Like, we deserve a little. We deserve a little break, a little fun.
I mean,
Like,
there's more to come, so I can write it if that's what the fans are asking and the people who are working on it are asking. I can do that.
No, you write whatever you were going to write. Don't do fan service.
Nick,
But-
I'm creating an anime.
But if it comes
So-
naturally, yeah,
There's
that's,
a little bit of that in there.
that's fair.
I think the fans deserve to be served, don't you?
Well, I gave them this scene, I was like, what could I do? I need like a strong fighting like black female character. So if you guys know who Yorichi is, Speedy is my Yorichi.
Ah, yes. Love that. Love it.
Hell yeah.
But yeah.
From Bleach, yes. I had the biggest crush on her.
Same
Hell
here.
yeah.
Yes.
I'm looking her up. Oh yeah, okay, I recognize her. I've never watched Bleach though. Is she a fucking badass?
Indeed she is.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Sick. Cool. Great piece, X.
Thank you.
Let's move on. Let's move right along to Kai.
Okay, here it is. Alright, this is called Caught Unaware. The cast is as follows. Sophie will be playing Luca. X will be playing Johansson, as well as Big. Nick will be playing Eye Patch and Whiskers. And Nat will be reading stage directions, as well as playing Yellow and Woman.
Woman.
Mm.
Woman.
Wow.
Alright,
Cool.
take it away, guys.
Okay. Okay. Interior downtown Luvaris, Riverside bathhouse night. Luca, the promiscuous and charismatic bounty hunter, sits in a bath topless, drinking whiskey, as a nude woman dips into the bath with her. She smiles at her, and Luca reaches out to run a finger along her jawline. Another woman dips into the bath on the other side of Luca, draping an arm around her waist. The stoic and guarded Johansson approaches from behind them, clearing his throat and averting his eyes. Luca sighs, not turning to look at him as she speaks.
What is it, Johansson?
Do you remember that woman back at the party in Yuva? The stripper you were with?
I've been with a lot of women, Johan. Most of them strippers.
The one with the warm eyes.
Luca visibly winces.
What about her?
Do you remember her name?
Luca slowly turns back to look at him.
You better have a good fucking reason for cock blocking me again.
It's her, Luca. She was the one that interrupted our last attempt. She's working with the legendary 9.
Luca stares at him for a long moment before turning back around.
Towel and robe.
One of the women gets up and grabs a towel from a bench, while the other goes to fetch a robe from a nearby hook. They pass it to Luca, who is out of the bath at this point. She dries herself off with the towel before putting on the bathrobe, then walks toward Johansson.
And how did you come across this interesting bit of information?
I recognize.
I didn't.
You were pretty preoccupied with her other features then.
Luca snorts, grabbing the glass of whiskey and taking a sip. They start walking down the bathhouse, which is littered with people of all different species. Luca takes another sip of her whiskey before dumping the remains in an occupied bath. 2 people sit in that bath, eyes closed. When the unreasonably ripped one with an eye patch opens their eye, they see the yellowish-brown liquid swimming in the water. They immediately get out.
Hey, what the fuck? Did you just piss in here?
The other person stares up at them, her spiky yellow hair bristling. What the fuck are you talking about? Eye Patch sneers and grabs Yellow by the arm, pulling her out of the water.
That's fucking disgusting, you little shit.
They punch her, sending her flying backwards.
So she was undercover?
Most likely. I found something else.
Johansson hands Luca a folder. Behind them, Yellow lands a clean hit against Eye Patch's cheek. Eye Patch shoves her back. Yellow accidentally bumps into one of the workers there, slapping her in the left breast, causing it to deflate loudly. A figure with whiskers and long ears turns toward her.
You told me they were real.
I said it's real. The woman grabs her right breast. This one's real. Lucas sifts through the documents, her eyes narrowing.
So she's an agent of Zarad. What do we know about it?
It's a shadow organization from Zor, the second dimension. It's hard to get any information about them, though. They're pretty undercover, but I found out a little bit. Mainly their involvement with multinies of several tyrannical monarchies, the infiltration of the Great Gale Vault, and the cover-up of what happened to the Gildon's ship.
Right over Luca's shoulder, Yellow sends Eye Patch stumbling backwards with a punch to the jaw, right to the forefront of one big man with a wide mouth and big eyes. He glances down at Eye Patch.
Oh, excited, aren't we?
He unzips his pants and we see 3 tips of different colors poke out from below the screen. Eye Patch stares, horrified, before scrambling away.
Fucking shit. Fuck. Dick shit.
Gildan's ship? The infamous bounty hunters? They were the ones involved in that?
Seems like it.
Lucas stares down at the documents, clearly distressed.
They aren't gonna bite. Well, they might.
Big grabs Eye Patch by the arm, but is immediately kicked in the groin.
Oh! You fucking hit all 3!
Big knees Eye Patch right in the face. His companions, 2 much lankier people, pounce on Yellow. Uses the workers there as a shield. Now it's a brawl. Every man and woman for themselves.
So she's been tailing us since Anuva.
Luca pauses, chuckling to herself.
Well, I'll give her props for her acting. She really got me back at that party.
But there's a glimmer of darkness in Luca's eyes. Johansson or Johansson nervously shifts his way to his other. Wary of Luca's feelings.
Will you be okay?
Find out everything you can about her. Her specifically. If there's a shadow organization, then they'll have contacts here in Liveris. I want to know where they are now.
I'll see what I can do.
Great. In the meantime, I'm gonna grab a drink. Maybe you can join me.
No, I think I'm.
You gotta learn to relax, Johan. Seriously? Come on, man. We're in a bathhouse. It's literally one of the most universally known places of relaxation in the universe. Get in a bath. Chill.
Luca leaves, thumbing through the documents in her hands. Johansson or Johansson stares after her, or looking over his shoulder at the full-on war going on behind him. Everybody is out of their seats, fighting each other, mostly nude. Bottles are thrown, towels wrapped around necks, dicks, tits, and other alien appendages winging. Johansson or Johansson take a deep breath before leaving. Blackout.
Dicks, tits, and other alien appendages. Wait, what's that movie called?
Planes, trains, and automobiles? Because that's where my mind went.
Amazing Snogging or something. Angus Thong.
Angus Thong's at, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Has bad energy.
Oh my god. That was a great read. Thank you guys so much.
That was a great piece. Holy shit.
Guy, what the
Oh,
hell?
thank
That was
you.
fun.
I was so unsure about it, but you guys, it was executed perfectly.
That was so good.
When Natalie read 3 tips, bro, I was.
Can I be honest? I thought that was my dyslexia taking over, and I got so scared for the stream. I was so nervous.
No.
I started sweating. I got so scared. I was like, no, now the secret's out. I was like,
No.
I'm so embarrassed.
It was perfect. Yes,
no.
now you see why I didn't want to read any parts.
Oh, I wonder why. Can't pinpoint a word.
Really great piece, though.
That was so fun,
Thank
guys. That was so
Thank
good.
you guys.
Next one?
Boy, yeah. Yep.
Let's keep it rolling.
I've made your role PG-13. It was not
Perfect.
originally.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay, this is my piece. It's called "I'm a Whore for Topo Chico." Xavier will be playing Nigel. Natalie will be playing Jocelyn. Kai will be playing Spencer. Nick will be playing Paul, and I will read stage directions. Okay. Exterior restaurant night. A young woman, Jocelyn, 23, is standing at the host stand of a fancy outdoor restaurant. There are fairy lights and potted plants and candles on each table. The host, Nigel, 25, is leaning in to talk quietly with Jocelyn.
He made the reservation like maybe 20 minutes ago.
Why would he lie and say he reserved it 2 days ago?
Well, I guess he was trying to impress you. He's lucky that we did have a table, though.
Yeah, well, Tuesday night.
Well, I will never understand why you always come to the restaurant that you work at for your dates.
I don't know. I guess I just feel more comfortable here. Like, there's fewer variables that could throw me off my game.
Like what?
Well, I know the menu. I know I'm not going to get food poisoning here. And I've figured out that the tempeh curry is the perfect date dish. I know the music is going to be loud enough to make the conversation less awkward, but not so loud that I can't hear what he's saying. And plus, I have a system worked out with Paul. So you have to seat us in her section.
A system?
Jocelyn looks across the restaurant to a young server, Paul, 24. Jocelyn makes a gesture with 2 fingers pointing towards the left, and Paul mirrors it back to her.
Okay, shut the fuck up. It looks like you're throwing gang signs. It's gonna freak out real patrons.
Oh, relax. We're very subtle about it.
A young man, Spencer, 25, walks along the sidewalk and approaches the restaurant, looking a little confused until he sees Jocelyn.
That's him.
He's sexy. Solid 8 out of 10.
I know, right?
Spencer comes up to them, smiling widely at Jocelyn and going in for a hug.
Hey, sorry to keep you waiting. Finding parking was a nightmare.
Oh, it's totally fine. I just got here a couple minutes ago.
Okay, that makes me feel a little better. You look wonderful.
Jocelyn blushes at the compliment and smiles up at him.
Yay, thanks. You look really nice.
What's the name of the reservation?
Oh, it should be under Spencer, or maybe Licks. I can't remember if I used my last name or not.
Spencer laughs self-effacingly. Both Nigel and Jocelyn's eyes widen a tiny bit. Nigel looks down at the computer and finds the reservation.
Right. Spencer. Licks. Yep. I got the perfect spot for you two. If you follow me.
Nigel grabs 2 menus from the host stand and leads Jocelyn and Spencer to the other side of the floor. Spencer looks around the restaurant, clearly impressed. Nigel stops at a table in the back corner of the restaurant, right next to a server station. He puts the menus down at each seat, and Spencer and Jocelyn sit down.
Just so you two know, tonight is wine and cheese night. If you're interested in getting a charcuterie board and a bottle of red wine, I hope you have a wonderful meal. And your server should be right with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nigel leaves.
Are you a wine person?
If I'm in the right mood.
Spencer wiggles his eyebrows at Jocelyn, and she laughs. Paul comes up to the table, exuberantly cheerful.
Hello! How are you two doing this fine evening?
Good. How are you?
I am fantastic. Thank you for asking.
Oh, yeah, no
My name
no
is
problem.
Paul, and I will be your server tonight. Can I get you started with any drinks, or do you need a minute to decide?
I think we'll need a...
We'll get 2 strawberry margaritas for the tequila light ice. You like tequila, right?
Yeah.
Jocelyn and Paul look at each other, and Jocelyn mimes pouring a bottle. Spencer turns toward her, and Jocelyn quickly puts her hands back on her lap.
Trust me, this drink is amazing.
Okay, gotcha. I'll grab those for you right now.
Thank you.
Paul winks at Jocelyn very loudly, then leaves.
I've never had anyone order for me before.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have let you get your own thing.
No, it's okay. I like the assertiveness.
That's good. Some guys are threatened by it.
Well, their loss. That being said, if I don't like this drink, I will walk right out of here and leave you with the tab.
That is totally fair.
Paul comes back with the drinks and sets them down at the table.
Now that you have your drinks, I could recommend a couple of dishes for your appetizers.
Actually, I was looking at the menu online before I got here, and the steamed mussels look really good. Do you like mussels?
Both Paul and Spencer look towards Jocelyn. She looks caught off guard and doesn't immediately have an answer.
The mussels will take about 20 minutes to come out. What's your relationship like with your mother?
Excuse me?
Some men have very low opinions of their mothers. And sure, sometimes that's warranted, but most times it's really just a reflection of how they view all women. I'm sure this beautiful young lady you're dining with would like to know if you're misogynist before committing to a 25-minute long conversation with you before you two even get your first course. So there's faster alternatives to the steamed mussels.
I don't see how that is any of your business.
Jocelyn puts both her fists together and Paul shrugs.
I think we'll take the steam.
If you say so.
Paul leaves. Spencer looks flabbergasted.
That was wildly inappropriate, right? Like, that was crazy.
A lot of times in service-heavy restaurants, the wait staff will get really familiar with you, become your friend. It's totally normal.
Okay.
Spencer takes a sip of his strawberry margarita and immediately flinches back.
Oh, that is the strongest margarita I've ever tasted.
Good, right?
Um, it's something.
Spencer sips on his margarita some more, and Jocelyn smiles at this.
I don't usually like drinking on first dates, but something feels right about it this time.
So you're not normally a heavy drinker?
Oh, definitely not.
Well, I think people get really honest when they're drunk, which I find nice. Peel off the layers, release those inhibitions.
Feel the rain on your skin.
Jocelyn laughs.
Exactly. You're already a little tipsy, aren't you?
No.
When did the last relationship end?
About 2 months ago.
It's pretty recent.
Yeah, but I think I'm ready to move on with my life. Things started feeling really like stagnant. I'm ready to spread my wings now. You know, it was the best move for both of us, and I'm done staying in my comfort zone. No matter how scary something is, if I want to do it, I'm just gonna freaking do it. You know.
Yeah, totally. I really admire that.
Like, you would not believe how nervous I was to come out on this date with you. There I was, staring at myself in the mirror, trying to think of myself as my own friend, you know?
Yeah.
And I said, listen, you dumb idiot. Yes, this girl is really pretty, and she's really funny too. And I know that's scary, and you wanna cancel and not risk putting yourself out there. But if you don't go, you're gonna regret it for the rest of your life.
Wow.
I am talking a lot.
No, it's nice, and that was really sweet. I think you're really hot and too.
Spencer starts laughing sheepishly, not knowing how to take the compliment. Jocelyn suddenly frowns and stands up.
Excuse me. I have to go to the bathroom.
Interior restaurant night. Jocelyn rushes into the restaurant and towards the restroom. Paul sees her and stops her.
Whoa there. Where are you rushing off to?
Paul, what the fuck am I doing?
You're killing the dating game?
Why am I luring men into an environment that I'm able to control and intentionally get them messed up?
No, it's fucking genius is what it is.
No, if someone did that to me, you'd call the fucking cops.
I mean,
Is my self-esteem really so that I have to control everything and date the guy just to go out?
hey, you have a right to be cautious. You have had some terrible experiences with men. There's nothing wrong with taking precautions.
This isn't just taking precautions. I'm no better than them. He seems really nice. And he's being vulnerable. And now, I don't know if it's just because he's drunk, genuinely kind, and I didn't even give him a chance.
Paul wraps their arms around Jocelyn and just holds her for a while. Exterior restaurant night. Jocelyn approaches the table again, her head hung. Spencer is sucking on the lime wheel that came with his margarita.
Oh, good, you're back.
Yeah, I need to tell you.
I need to go home.
Yeah, you're pretty wasted out.
Do they have Topo Chico here? I'm a sucker for some Topo Chico.
No, we don't have that here. I wanted to.
I think I'm gonna.
Spencer leans over and pukes. The end.
Bro, what the hell?
What was the
Topo Chico.
Topo Chico.
what was the bringing?
Topo Chico. Excellent way to end
Topo
it.
Chico, we're horses. We love it.
Sorry.
We made it in there.
Yeah, sound effects.
Yeah.
Look it up.
That was great.
I think that was his that was his mind telling him, hey, it's gonna come out.
So good.
I gotta go. Yeah.
That
Really
was so
cute.
cringe.
No,
Okay.
Sophie, I
That's
always
good.
no, bro. I always love how natural your dialogue is.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes it so easy. Even if you think it's, it flows really well.
Yeah.
And I like it.
Always.
And I feel like we've had this exact same conversation in your Prius, so it sits real well.
Wait, this conversation?
Or like a conversation similar, not the Spencer one, but I feel like we've talked about this with men before. We haven't done this. We've never done this, but you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I think these characters deserve some more time. I think you should give them some more time and keep writing on them because I really like
No,
them.
they're dead.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
what I'm talking about.
GG.
Asteroid. An asteroid comes, wipe
That's
out
how you
like
should have ended
dinosaurs.
it, and they died.
Oh my
They
goodness.
wandered to the street again.
You
hit
touched
by a
on
truck.
like some really cool, like deep character, emotional trauma and stuff. And it's a great sketch, but fuck, I need more.
Yeah. I was just thinking, I was like, if I was the guy in the situation, and like we're doing more dates, and she told me what she did that, I was like, I'm fine.
I would love a series on Jocelyn's dating life. Like just Jocelyn and different dates. I'd be fine with that. Jocelyn and Paul going through their days at the restaurant.
That'd be great.
That's literally like the play Check Please.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Cute.
Great piece. Let's keep it
Great
rolling.
piece. Golden.
Awesome. Up next is me, y'all. I don't have a title, but I do have a cast list, which is... What did I write?
Title card.
Yeah, I'll be doing stage directions. Xavier will be reading Joshua. Sophie will be reading Michael. Nat will be reading customer 1. Kai will be reading customer 2. And customer 2, Kai, is PG. So you're good.
Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
If I were to give this a title, it'd probably be like something yada yada Burlington Coat Factory. Okay?
Say that again?
Burlington Coat Factory.
Okay.
No, wait. No, I like the yada yada in front.
Okay. Something yada yada Burlington Coat Factory. Interior Burlington Coat Factory, 8 a.m. Joshua works the register at a Burlington Coat Factory. Customers 1 and 2 meander about the store. It's far too early in the morning to be shopping for coats.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Do you have this but with longer sleeves?
Customer 1 holds up a puffer vest.
That's a vest.
Joshua stares blankly at the customer.
No. We don't have a puffer vest with sleeves.
You're not going to check in the back?
I checked this morning, ma'am. There is none.
Would you just go check?
Michael charges in through the front door. He has a bright orange ski mask on and a gun in hand.
Everybody, hands up! This is a robbery! Hands up!
Call the police!
Don't call the fucking police.
Joshua stays completely calm behind the register.
I wasn't going to call the police.
Good. Now give me all you got in the register.
Joshua opens the register.
Here you go.
What the? This is only $20.
It's a Burlington Coat Factory at 8 a.m. in the morning.
Fuck. Fuck. Hey, you.
You don't need to scream.
Stop fucking screaming. Give me all you got. Open your wallet now.
Customer 1 faints.
Holy shit! Call an ambulance!
Don't call a fucking ambulance.
I'm not gonna call an ambulance.
Whose side are you on?
The side that gets paid way too little to a non-comply with a dude waving a gun around.
Fair enough.
Wait, you're just gonna let me rob you?
Sure.
Well, you don't have any cash on you?
No, I run cashless.
And you?
Customer 2 shrugs.
Fuck! I'm gonna take this jacket.
Go ahead.
You got this in a larger size?
Yeah, that rack behind you also comes in burgundy, if you're looking for that.
Burgundy. Not my color.
I think it could look really good on you.
You? You think burgundy would look good on me?
Yeah, sure. Burgundy could be your color.
All right. I'll take burgundy. And these gloves.
Joshua winces.
What?
Nothing.
Michael points the gun at him.
Why'd you make that noise?
No, it's just Those gloves. With that jacket?
No? I thought they looked good.
Everyone has their own fashion.
Whatever! I'm taking them.
I think they'll look excellent.
Shut up! Fuck. Okay, I'm going. Don't you dare call the fucking cops when I leave. Wait 15 minutes. I know your name.
Looks at Joshua's name badge.
Keith.
Okay. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Michael leaves.
Thank the Lord. Call the cops!
Yeah. I'm gonna make another call first.
What?
I gotta call Keith and thank him for lending me his work shirt today.
What? Where am I?
Burlington Coat Factory. Thanks for coming in.
Finn.
Nice.
Good
All
shit.
Like,
Good stuff.
Good shit, y'all.
Just a
Poor
full-grown
Keith.
man with the temperament of a toddler.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
I like Joshua. I need to see him in daily life. What he's
I want to see Michael in daily life.
Maybe they become best friends.
Aww.
They definitely can play off each other's energy. That's for sure. Kai, sorry, I forgot about the shit.
Oh.
Oh, he's gone.
Ooh,
All right, y'all. Let's keep it rolling. We're making good
Oh.
time.
last one.
We're on to a final piece. Nat.
Yeah. Okay. So did everyone get their cast, the revised one?
Oh wait, is it in the Discord?
Yeah, it's in the Discord for everyone.
Not me.
So we had some swaps. So Sophie, Nick, and Kai check for the revised one real quick. Cool.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Alrighty.
Fuck yeah, dude. All right. So just real quick, we're gonna need it for this one, everyone. Have a little sip. On Grandma Nat. Go on.
Sponsored by, what was that pickle brand? Vlad's?
Vlasic.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Thanks, Vlasic. Love ya.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, dude.
Exterior, alleyway, midwinter. Behold, heathens, we stare at a dusty as dust box TV in the middle of the alley. Snow and ice accumulate around it as suddenly this rat bastard turns itself on. Nothing but old TV fuzz, baby.
Before our show this evening, I'd like a quick reminder that I still have not had my neon pink lighter returned to me. Suzanne Lewis, if you're watching this, you're a thief and your kneecaps better sleep with one eye open. Now, let's get to the show.
A white-gloved hand reaches toward the TV from seemingly nowhere. Is this hand even attached to anything? The hand caresses the television. Then, a baseball bat. Shimmery fade to interior, wired puppy cafe, 1975. Behold, teleported heathens. A slew of contestants have just crash-landed in the studio because we can't afford to fix the roads ourselves. We're a game show. We're not here to solve infrastructure. As they gather themselves, we've got a spicy sax and sax-only band stuffed at the far corner of the room. Up from the floor now, in a cloud of smoke and orange lights, is our host.
Welcome and good evening, and shut the hell up to Suzanne Lewis. I'm your non-omniscient host, Peter Capaldi. Stage assistant.
That's not your name.
Allegedly, that is not my name. I am to be continued. Let's get to our guest before I tell you what in Celine Dion's name we're all doing here tonight.
Check out those anxious losers. Each guest stands behind, well, what should be a podium. Turns out we don't have those, and instead we've got stacked glass bottles of Coca-Cola in front of each guest.
Don't take a step. Ooh.
Ooh.
We don't want to see you lose your prize that early on.
Plus, you'd be a rat bastard to steal a potential sponsorship from these velvet-lined pocketbooks. Oh, you've got to move this along.
You're acting a lot like a Suzanne Lewis.
Stage assistant looks directly to camera, covering her ID badge.
That was weird. Our first guest tonight is that hag on the end.
At the end of the line, no, the other end. No, okay. Your right, my left. No, okay. The girl in the Fruit Loops toucan costume. Yeah. My God.
That is Sophie.
Okay, I'm confused. Wait, can we pause?
We're gonna
I'm
go
freaking
back
out
to the
for not
top,
looking at the
baby.
right- Huh?
Yeah, let's
We're
do it.
gonna okay. Hold on, folks.
Second verse,
All
same as
right.
the first.
Yes. So Sophie, picking up stage directions, stage assistant,
Okay.
and
Sorry, I was just looking at the one at the bottom. Okay.
that's okay. And then you're also Gina and yourself. And then Nick, you're the non-omniscient host. And we're rock solid.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, hold, wait.
Yes.
I'm the non-omniscient?
You're the omniscient. My mistake.
Omniscient. Okay.
Omniscient.
Kai was originally cast as that. But then I just followed the most recent one and didn't notice.
That's okay.
Okay, that's fine.
So,
Cool.
That's okay.
we all good,
Oh,
buddy?
That's okay.
PG, gotcha. Yes, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm with it now.
It's okay.
Okay.
Here.
It's all right.
Let's see some pickles.
Wait.
Let's see some pickles.
Let's go
I
pickle.
forgot.
Don't let Nat down, y'all.
I
And
forgot
you know
that was
what?
the thing. I was like,
Yeah.
pickles, wait a minute.
And
Yeah,
then
right.
X, you're also Andy while we're here.
Mhm.
And the name is the one in parentheses that you're seeing. So Gina, Sophie, you're that hag on the end. This is how you find
Yeah.
out. So let's pick it
Yeah.
back up.
Okay.
From the top?
Hi.
Let's go from the top. Let's smooth it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's give it an honest go, yeah.
Please and thanks. Let's go.
Exterior alleyway, midwinter. Behold, heathens, we stare at a dusty-ass dustbox TV in the middle of the alley. Snow and ice accumulate around it as suddenly this rat bastard turns itself on. Nothing but old TV fuzz, baby.
Before our show this evening, I'd like a quick reminder that I still haven't found my neon pink highlighter returned to me. Suzanne Lewis, if you're watching this, you're a thief and your kneecaps better sleep with one eye open. Now, let's get back to the show.
A white-gloved hand reaches toward the TV from seemingly nowhere. Is this hand even attached to anything? The hand caresses the television. Then, a baseball bat. Shimmery Fade 2. Interior. Wired Puppy Cafe, 1975. Behold, teleported heathens. A slew of contestants have just crash-landed in the studio because we can't afford to fix the roads ourselves. We're a game show. We're not here to solve infrastructure. As they gather themselves, we got a spicy sax and sax only band stuffed in the far corner of the room. Up from the floor now, in a cloud of smoke and orange lights, is our host.
Welcome, good evening, and shut the hell up to Suzanne Lewis. I'm omniscient host Peter Capaldi.
That's not your name?
Allegedly, that is not my name. I am to be continued. Let's get to our guest before I tell you what in Dion's name we're all doing here tonight.
Check out those anxious losers. Each guest stands behind, well, what should be a podium. Turns out we don't have those, and instead we've got stacked glass bottles of Coca-Cola in front of each guest.
Don't take a step.
Ooh, ah.
We don't want to see you lose your prize that early on.
Plus, you'd be a rat bastard to steal a potential sponsorship from Velvet Lined Pop.
Okay, you've got to move this along.
You're acting like a lot of Suzanne Lewis.
Stage assistant looks directly to camera, covering her ID badge.
That was weird. Our first guest tonight is that hag on.
At the end of the line, no, the other end. No, okay, Your right, my left. No, okay. The girl in the Fruit Loops toucan costume? Yeah, my god. Hi, I'm Gina. I'm a pediatric nurse who, before this, was in the middle of an appendix surgery. I'm not sure how I got here, but if you have a line to my wife, tell her I love her and I think I'm sewn into this costume.
Great. Glad to have you here. Our next guest, let's just keep going down the line. You, Raggedy Ann, what's the deal?
Directly next to that hag on the end, we've got some Raggedy Dude in a Raggedy Ann costume. He's got a beard and humble woodsman would only dream of.
Yeah. It's actually Andy. I just meant for here or to go so I could put your coffee in the proper cup. I didn't mean that I wanted to stay or go. Wherever this is. Do I still get to keep your $10 tip?
Absolutely not. Great. Raggedy Ann, welcome in. Next, you two. Oh, we've got a duo.
That's right. To be continued, we've got a pair that got a little too close in teleportation.
Ladies and ladies, that couple you just couldn't escape in sophomore year that one time you just wanted to take band for the credits.
That duo, gorilla glued together by the cheeks and an awkward hand to the ass, nervously wave at the audience of cardboard cutouts.
This is so embarrassing. My mom's gonna see this.
You guys up your records and your parents weren't even born until 1978. Nice try.
Hold, Nat. We lost your audio.
Irrelevant.
Technical difficulties, 1 sec. Sophie, Kai, X, could you try speaking?
Hello.
Hello.
Mic check?
Nat, I think your headphones just need to be like replugged in or something.
Mine?
That's better. Whatever you just
Okay.
did. You just leaned in.
Okay.
Okay.
Where would you like me to go back to, Nicholas?
This is so embarrassing. My mom's gonna see this.
Not possible, you two. We dug up your records and your parents weren't even born until 1978. Nice try.
Wait, what year is this?
Irrelevant.
For the record, we're both adults with graduate degrees. Our roommates were just out of town when you broke into our apartment, and we were... I'm bored.
Me too, bestie.
I'd just like to point out that we haven't even started the game yet, and we're just holding these people hostage 47 years before their time.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable indeed. Our next and final guest hails on the opposite end of that hag on the end. What a dashing Pepto-Bismol costume you've got on. What's your deal, you nauseating pander?
Shot-sized bottles of Pepto-Bismol fall from the sky. That's right, folks. Not a ceiling in sight. Open ceiling.
I don't have anything to do with that. If my boyfriend is watching this, I wasn't saying that I cheated on you with your brother. I was saying that it'd be totally ridiculous and not all real if I did. At least that's what I was trying to say before these weirdos brought me here.
Ah, young love. All right, folks, let's get to the game.
That's right. In front of each of you are towers of McDonald's Sprite.
Actually, they're Coca-Cola bottles.
Son of a...
Lights out! Ears are shattered from here to the turn of the century by the clanging of glass bottles against glass bottles. The lights come back on. In front of each guest is now a 7-foot glass of McDonald's Sprite with a ladder leaned against it. To be continued wipes sweat from their brow, a smile spread on their face while panting through their teeth.
Swimming? What are we supposed to...
Cut to interior, conference room, 2022. The intoxicated readers gather around. In person, goddammit. A table. They've all just sat through one of Natalie's pitches from the upcoming show.
And then they all have to climb into the pitchers of Sprite, and whoever drinks it fastest wins.
Wins what?
They win.
No, we get that.
It just kind of seems like it's really flying off the rails a bit. There aren't even rails, actually? Yeah, absolutely. 0 rails to be flown.
Is there something going on at home?
What?
do you need to see someone, not see something?
It was just a pitch. You know, comedy's so straightforward nowadays.
Is it?
We could make it work, right?
So they're kidnapped
Relatively.
and held hostage in a year none of them were born in.
Sure.
And they're being berated by one stranger in a disembodied voice.
Everyone will interpret a script differently, you know? Who's to say?
You wrote it.
Oh, look at that.
And what was that subplot about a Susan?
Suzanne.
Susie?
You know, it's actually Suzanne Lewis, just to break up the monotony.
Yeah, I don't think monotony is a word I'd use for this sketch. Not a word falls on the group. Each one of them sways awkwardly in their chairs. Then.
Right. So, I'm just gonna, yeah, next item on the agenda, if everyone could bring out their IDs and we'll just tackle our tax mess for the day and be done with it.
The readers all nod in agreement and slide their ID cards onto the table toward Nick. Amy Lynn holds onto hers, looking directly at the camera that's apparently there. The alleged camera looks down at her ID. Suzanne Lewis. Amy Lynn looks back up, lighting a cigar with the neon pink lighter of yore.
Rat bastard!
Oh my god. What a script.
That was good.
That was such a ride.
God, hell or high water, we got
it's-
through it. Christ on the cross.
Okay, to be fair, the characters were quite confusing, but I
No,
liked it.
oh my god. I freaking love that.
I mean,
The most insulting thing is your portrayal of us not liking this pitch.
Or do you love it?
I love it.
I think it's got potential.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got legs. They're little, but there are legs.
It's that like
Ugh.
video of the high schooler that's like, not gonna lie, they had us in the first half. Like playing football. Like that's what this was.
I mean, I think you do need to see someone, maybe a producer, a writer, like get this in like production.
True.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool.
That was so great.
Where do you
dude.
come up with this shit?
It's a manic state, babe. I don't know. Mental
I
illness,
love it.
love.
Here's the thing.
I've never felt so seen.
I love it. I think this could have been one of the very rare times that a cold read wasn't the play for our show. This could have been one where we like read it beforehand and had like some idea of what was happening.
Well, she was the first one to put it in, and she put her cast list up already.
No, that's
So
true.
we could have looked at it. I mean, my part, I love my part.
No, I think it's
You
fucking
Yeah,
guys.
Xavier only really nailed it this round. Rock solid, dude.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I think Natalie of the script summed it up perfectly. Everybody will interpret it differently. And there's a lot to
And
interpret
some,
in that
it
first
might
half.
take them a couple times to read it. You know, it might
That's
take
me.
some audio errors to get through it. It happens.
Yeah.
So what? Flo fell asleep. Rat
Oh.
bastard.
This is
Beautiful.
This is up there with like the Adult Swim sketches, like Too Many Cooks.
Odd Future?
Huh?
Odd Future Wolfgang, like that group when they were on Adult Swim with Tyler the Creator.
No, I was
Or a
thinking
sweatshirt.
just like the comedy sketches that they have randomly, like Too Many Cooks, and there's the one infomercials, that's what they're called. It was like a short series of just random shit that you'd find at like 3 a.m. and they were fever dreams and they were excellent. This is
That sounds awesome.
this is
This
it.
was a fever dream.
Yeah.
This is something else. So this is what goes on in my head if you're ever wondering what the fuck is she thinking. This is it. And it's also playing the Price is Right theme song on loop in here. Nothing else. That's it.
Hell yeah.
It's a carnival in here.
Awesome.
We're nuts.
I have ideas for an impact.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Let's
Uh-oh.
go.
Yeah.
Yes. What's your guys' favorite carnival ride? While we're on the topic, it's just like quirky little question.
I like the one where you get slung around like a slingshot. I like that one a lot.
Hell yeah.
I didn't realize there were like recurring carnival rides.
All I remember is like the spin thingy, and then for me, it's more like food, funnel cake, and like candy, like pecan stuff like.
Wait, the spinny one where you're like stuck to the walls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Good.
now, as I'm older, I want to ride one, and I've seen people online just stand up like on the wall. It's like I want to do that, and then play like some anime music, like I'm Bleach or something, and just standing there with some swords and be like,
Let's
"Touch
go.
me."
Hell yeah. Cool. Mine is by far Natalie's Mind. I think that's the best trip I've been on in
Yeah.
years.
Actually, to be honest, when I was reading this, I'm like, because I've been to Universal like recently, I'm like, this could be an interactive ride.
That would be a Halloween Horror Night special. Vicious Babes. It
Be a
is
good ride.
It
And
would
all
be
of us
amazing.
would be
Messington.
the players. What are they
Yeah.
called? Are they just called the actors?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
18 and up. That's it.
Mm.
Nice.
Mhm.
Except for
Must
Kai, we
be-
gotta keep it
must be
PG.
drunk.
Yes.
Despite how
I'll be in the
horny
kid
your
section.
piece was this week.
Hey.
No, it's like what is that movie where the kids couldn't even see their own movie? It's like guy works in it, you just can't visit it.
Yes. True.
All right, gang, that was the end of our show this week.
Fun show.
It wouldn't be a show if we didn't end on a Natalie technical. You know what I mean? Like, we had to have. Is it working? Is it working?
You cut out a little while you were
It
saying
wouldn't.
that.
It wouldn't be a Natalie. Let me start over. It wouldn't be a show without one right now a Natalie Hilton ramble that needs to end like 4 minutes ago, and also it wouldn't be a show without me having a technical error during one of my pieces. You know, at least I'm consistent. And to you, the viewers, lots of love. Live, laugh, love, besties. And maybe get medicated because you know what? if you relate to that piece in your mind, seek some medication. Maybe lay off the Red Bull. Think about it.
Let's introduce ourselves.
My name is Kai Tam, and I have been living off Natalie's manic energy for lifetimes.
We're years deep at this point, babe. Years. I'm Natalie Hilton, and I'm stressing. Good night.
You gotta hold that mic up. You can do the TikTok thing where they like hold it right above their lip, like in between their nose.
I have been.
That was so hot.
This is too horny of a stream, y'all. Calm down, everybody.
Oh, I'm crying.
Sophie, I was like, if you could actually light it and like while it's in your mouth, I was like, that would be a cool. I was like, how would you?
If
You
I'm
know?
being honest, I think I just peed myself a little. Anyways, I've been Natalie Hilton, and this behavior is exactly what you should all expect at this point in all shows going forward. There's nothing else.
It's what we expect and look forward to now. I'm Nick, and I've been 3 tips.
Ah,
I'm Sophie, and I'm making the dicks, tits, and other alien appendages swing.
I'm Xavier, and I'm the pain of hitting those 3 tips.
oh. Ooh.
And together we are the
Intoxicated
Intoxicated
Horniest
Readers.
stream.
Y'all check out all of our social medias. Links are down below to our YouTube, our Reddit, our Instagram. You can check out VODs of all of our old shows. You can join our Discord to give us suggestions, chat, share memes, play games with us. We
Buy
have
merch.
Yeah, merch. That's it. There's also a link down below for merch. We're working on getting new lines of merch out to you right now. New designs with a new year. It's coming soon, TM. Along with some other projects coming soon. Much love. Thank you for supporting. And we won't be back next week, but the week after. So, see ya.
Thanks, guys.
Peace.